I don't even need to tell him. Dang. What's up, Irv? Good, good. Let's get it.
Get it. Okay, I haven't played in... Oh.
That just cracked me a little bit, too.
Yeah.
It's all good. We're getting into it. We're getting the goats right now. We got Mario, Barrio, the caster that's actually casting this event.
Oh, nice.
Was just making the joke, like, you might need to hop on right now. Quick.
Yeah, just commentate your own match. You've definitely done that before. I was going to say, I haven't played in so long, and this is the strangest first round I've ever seen.
A Pikachu Jigglypuff. Hey, well, it's PNW Classic, I guess. You see it all the time now.
I mean, yeah, but in very different shades,
Yeah.
but also in round one. These characters are pretty interesting because I'd say they require a lot of specialties, so you do need to play them quite a bit to like actually get results.
Yeah, and you need some familiarity on the opposite side if you're playing against
sure.
them, because they have a lot of weird little tricks we're going to see. Right now we got soulace on the Pikachu side, MarsBars, Mario from NorCal on Jigs.
Jigs. Yeah, one of the important things you have to watch out for is Jigglypuff is like one of those characters where their gravity characteristics aren't a hindrance. They like to really sit out there on the ledge for a really long time.
Yes.
And it makes it actually tricky for Pikachu, who traditionally has a really easy time recovering. I mean, we saw it there. The lingering Nair can stop quick attacks.
Yeah.
So that's going to be really tricky. And Pikachu has to work a little bit harder because the weight, again, makes all the damage percentages more difficult to do the combos.
Yeah.
But there's
Oh
F smash.
God, and there you go. Soulace reeling back in his seat, just acknowledging what he got hit by.
Yeah, true. And early kills, I mean, both characters are pretty lightweight, so we might see some quick stocks.
Yeah, and like you said, Pikachu going to have to give a lot of respect, going to have to work a bit harder to get these connections. Right now, just trying to figure out the ledge situation. Puff willing to just get a back throw. Setting it up really well right here. Oh, and the wall jump, getting tricky with it. Soulace, what you got for us?
I like that. Using the ledge get up to cover up the space that he couldn't cover with his Nair and Fair right there. And
Nice.
that's
Look at
kind
this.
of... Ooh, down smash. That's super scary. I mean, you lose your double jump
Yeah.
against this character. You're just like, well...
I was ready for that to either connect for the kill or just something nasty.
Right.
Who knows when they charge it like that?
Right, and the 2 frames you never really know. It's not reliable. It's a 2 frame for a reason. Nice using those fairs to style out. Gonna get that nice quick attack going far up first before going to the stage to try to mix up the timing.
Yes.
And we're saying right now this is kind of hard because usually as Pikachu you want to get those early kills with the ledge guards, but making it pretty hard. Soulace.
Oh, didn't mean to do that. Yeah.
Definitely not.
Definitely acknowledging, like, nope, that was not the finger that I meant to press. Oh, man.
Here we go again. Just sit there and camp, but opting to go back to stage, covering himself with T-Jolt, doing a nice job.
And it's so tricky. Soulace just has to play this so carefully in these spots where, you know, you could be whiffing smash attacks, but you could easily be getting punished if you're Pikachu.
Again, another creative angle, but doesn't matter. The roll read up tilt, gonna take it.
Looking like melee.
Right?
Oh, classic.
Yeah, when does that move ever kill?
Yeah. And I forget almost. I'm like, wait, that's a kill move? Holy crap.
Yeah.
Hang on a second. Here we go. The MarsBars sitting pretty with this third stock. Extra credit coming his way. Gets the dare and the follow-up to boot. Will this be it right now, or are we going to see a 3-stock to start the day?
I mean, it's really tough for Pikachu to just find it, because like your best options here is straight grab up throw. It's definitely not Sour Thunder, right? Like that's never throwing. And then back air
even, yep.
Finally takes it, but you still got a long way to go because look how much time it took for you to take 1 stock.
Yeah, definitely have to slow down the game, which is tough here on small battlefield. But up tilt 2. He just got those. He's just got the dare rest on lock, end up on the backside, doesn't matter. You're dead.
Ouch. I mean,
Owie.
I mean, if you looked at the rest kill frame, it didn't even look like Pikachu was on Jigglypuff at all.
Yeah, it's one of those, like, he just knows you're either going to be in the vicinity or your character model's big enough. You just get enveloped by the rest. Wow. Well, great stuff there from MarsBars. Great showcase of Jig's ledge guarding ability, but also just, like, following up at every moment that he sees an opportunity, whether it's a defensive option from Soulace or just trying to recover. Like you were saying, you can throw out that Nair, big, meaty hitbox. Covers any Pikachu angle as long as you're anywhere near.
What do you think Pikachu needs to do in specific to make this a little bit more even? Because right now, that looked really rough.
I'd love, first off, just a bigger stage to play around with, maybe more T-Jolt from the corners.
Sure.
Definitely some more opportunity to wall and, like, set up camp, right? Like, I hate to say it, you want to get that advantage and you want to run away, and this is the perfect place.
We were talking about that, and Pikachu just going to run away and throw some T-Jolts. maybe listening to the casters right there. Instant wall jump again. I really like his use of those wall jumps right now. Keep the pressure on, try to throw out more aerials, because they do last a while, even though Jigglypuff can maneuver around the air. Eventually you'll find an opening, but that's going to be really important, try to get those early kills at 80 to 90, but it is Kalos, so it's going to be harder to kill regardless.
And And I'm seeing right now a lot of trades that are winning out for soulace, like getting the up tilt to finally connect, but MarsBars just being a little more precarious, trying to pick his spot with these landings.
For sure.
Definitely really tough in a situation like this. Like Puff definitely wants to land with like a pound or kind of anti-air those situations. But once you land, like that's a free opportunity for Pikachu to up tilt, up smash, rising bear.
Yeah, and that's the tricky thing too, is because you do find those opportunities, but it's those 6 jumps that they're layering in and out.
Tell me about it.
Yeah, exactly. Right.
Oh, and there we go, super early kill. MarsBars gets it right there. Really good confirm.
And that's always the scariest thing on a stage like Kalos now, because characters with the lead generally do better on larger stages where they have the ability, they have the space to go out and lead with a nice up smash out of shield, going to take it nice. Even.
And I like that awareness though, staying alive. MarsBars just getting a little crazy with it, getting a little creative with the up air landing. Maybe on a taller character that might have worked out too.
Well, I like that. Trying to call it a jump read. It's a little different with characters that have multi-jumps when you're trying to read specifically a jump, because they're not going to be at the height of the thundercloud,
right.
So you don't really get the strong hitbox.
But right here, yeah, like you were saying, he wanted the very top hit to lead into that confirm, but not quite enough. MarsBars being a little more patient with these double jumps.
Right, for sure.
Nice, okay, keeping him in the corner here.
Jigglypuff, we're seeing a lot of trades with the multi-hits from Pikachu. This is kind of one of the problems with Jigglypuff as a character, is all these hitboxes last for so long that these multi-hits don't actually connect that much. We saw the trade with the Nair, saw the trade with the Bear. That's going to matter in some of these on-stage scrambles. Drag down with that back air, doing the wall jump, holding up time.
Oh
nice
my god, nice.
With
the tech as well, staying alive right here. Goes for that cheeky down smash we were talking about. Not quite getting it. Oh, no time to tech that one. soulace, though, going up for his first lead so far.
It's hard to be ready for the tech when you're doing a move yourself. You're like, oh, I traded, I can't,
Yeah, because within the whole buffer system, like, you never know what you're going to get, what you're pressing in the time.
Right.
But here we go, evening it right up. soulace has got to make something happen here to stay alive in winners.
I mean, just look at the difference between this and game 1. Doesn't get the top hit of the Thunder again, but what I was saying earlier is the timing of stocks has been a lot quicker for both sides.
Yes.
That's going to keep the game real even. Nice lingering pound going to lead into that damage.
Yeah, MarsBars playing from center so well right now. Getting the jab block on him, though. That's going to hurt. I mean, Pikachu percent, though, so not a whole lot.
Pikachu percent. I mean, the best thing you can do there is try to get...
Are you dead? Dude.
I would scream a lot louder if the players weren't to my right. But
yeah, if it wasn't round 1 of the pools.
Yeah.
Dude, it's round 1 of pools. MarsBars. Bro, how did he get from there to there with the rest two? Because I know it confirms off of the up air, but sometimes that was 2 in a row where he got the kill.
Well, he did 3 total rests, right? He got the one on the down air in the first game, got another down air in the first stock, and falling up. It wasn't even falling up there. I can't believe he got that.
Dude, the ending of both games, getting a different confirm into rest. Like, how raw are you?
Yeah, it was the ending hitbox of up air, so you can't do it if you just land up air. It was the very edge of the wave, and it's also messed up because it's Kalos. It's like, okay, surely I don't, and you're dead.
And we see him in the back now. He's giving him the tips on DI maybe, or maybe like, how can I not die to that true fall?
The post-game conversations will always feel just a little bit bad, but that's how you get better as a competitor.
Dude, yeah, it's actually something you need to get over. If you're competing in this game, like accepting that maybe I can interact with the person that was hitting me with something that maybe I've never been hit by before.
Oh, for sure.
Getting a bit more understanding, right? Leveling your play to where like maybe there isn't an answer, but like how can you not put yourself in that situation
one more time? Exactly.
Yeah.
And it's an obscure character, right? There's only a couple Jigglypuff representatives in the world. I haven't been caught up, but the only one that comes to mind, is Base Mage.
Base Mage definitely the best in tournament results recently.
Sure.
I mean, no one else out there getting crazy out of region results. I will say the NorCal is home to many a Puff player for some reason.
Oh, that's a nightmare.
Terrifying in concept, and they're all in the same 20-mile.
You're gonna see 5 Jigglypuffs in a bracket,
Yeah, like if you're excited to show up to a guild house for the first time, and you're like, oh boy, I can't wait to compete in Luis's best region. Karama's here too. I got some bad news for you. You're gonna get clipped on Twitter.
It's Puff.
Yeah, shoutouts Amok, of course, being the one Twitch clip Puff who actually gets good results. He beat Yone P, the best Pichu player at the Genesis pre-local.
Wow. Okay, there you go.
Yeah,
wow, you know your Jiggly stuff.
My Jiggly stuff. My Jiggly stuff. There you go. I'm sad to say. No, Jigglypuff really sick though. Really cool character.
It's weird because characters that have, especially characters that are, I don't want to say low tier, but like in random fighting games like the old ones where they would have like really random one-hit kill moves and you play for the first time and you're like, that has to be broken. It's just never used.
Because you can't call Jigglypuff a low tier, right? Like at the end of the day, the results of Ultimate, they are barely at the echelon of like right above the low tiers. I don't even know. Like if you were to pull up the character data, we see a lot of that like generic data pulled from like all the results. And Puffs to me are always appearing right above Little Max and DDDs.
Well, it's weird because Puff is one of those characters that has really polarizing matchups. They have some that are just outright unlosable. Like you can completely just sit there and edge guard and one hit just kills them. Like characters that have really bad recovery or bad movement going left to right, going to stage, because the forward throw is basic. I can't remember if it's a set knockback, but it sends you really far for a forward throw, kind of like Kazuya's back throw, the Hell's Gate, right?
Just the worst angle if you don't have that like good like diagonal recovery.
Exactly,
really.
and Pikachu is one of those characters that can mix it up. We saw earlier in that game, we went low and high, and you can kind of mix up the angles on the diagonal to avoid Jigglypuff's lingering aerials. But some characters just straight up die. And then on the flip side, there's just matchups that are just, I died at 40.
Yeah, like,
I can't get in. I'm stubby, and you're getting disjointed out. You can't really deal with the projectiles. You're stuck in the air. You can't land. And
Like specifically, just thinking of that, like the matchups that work for Jigglypuff are the ones where you really have to work the damage and get that onset advantage early on. But characters where they're, I don't want to say it, just a Luigi. When their whole archetype is grabbing you and killing you once, like you're killing Jigglypuff at 20%. So really all you need is like that one win from neutral. And then that's it. And then the balloon pops, dude.
Yeah, and it's not like Jigglypuff's neutral is particularly strong either. It really relies on kind of going in and out. Like airspeed's very great, but some characters just have the ability to fly swat them. But that's kind of the work that you have to put in for lower tiered characters, because they have stuff, like again, it's very polarizing. They'll have abilities to completely shut out characters, but they also receive the same treatment because they're not as well-rounded and as strong as some of the other top tiers.